the beginning.
Mental health month. Come on, this nigga.
Can you describe ways that you maintain your mental health?
That's to you.
Oh, to me.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you was looking at him.
I was looking at the
Self-care.
We have. It's a thing where I be telling him he gotta look at the camera because he'll look at Onk for 30 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Never looked this way. They'll just have a whole conversation looking at each other.
Preserve my mental health, you said?
how you maintain.
Maintain my mental health.
Yeah.
Self-care is number one. I practice some form of self-care every single day.
What does de-stressing and self-care look like with you?
Even if it's for a couple minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this all the time. That's what the self-care bay was about.
Mm-hmm.
It means before you do anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Before you touch your phone, before you say good morning to your kids, whatever, you do something for yourself.
Okay.
So,
let me give you an example of something. We talk about this all the time on here. For me, get home from work, I'm out in the elements all day. I'm the foreman at a lumber yard, so all this week I've been out hot. I'm fucking everything. Mm-hmm. So I'm outside all day, 10 to 12 hours a day.
Right.
When I pull up to my house, before I walk into my house, mm-hmm. I take 15 to 20 minutes. I sit in the car. I might smoke a little something, put some music on, and just prepare. So basically, I can get all this shit off of me that I've been going through my day before I walk in the house, and I don't give them none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that means if I can prepare to go be super dad, super husband, what do you need me to do?
You liquid right
I came home after it was 100 degrees outside, and the wife said, "Babe, did you say you was gonna wash the dog?"
Yeah.
Fuck. Yep, I did. Let me go ahead and do that right now. fresh off the yard.
It's called a honey-do list.
Exactly, but not in 100 degrees. But I did it. What is a female version of that? And I ask that because we rarely have female guests on here. What is the female version of after a long day of work, maybe even before you walk in the house, like, or when you get in the house? What is that? Like, what is that process?
Well, it's nobody in my house but me.
Mm-hmm.
But still, when I come in, I watch a lot of old black TV sitcoms like Different World, Cosby Show.
Hey, listen.
All that
how many times I done watched a Different World?
That's usually what I do to compress.
I have a Different World is my top 3 sitcom.
Who?
You should try a Lego set.
A Lego set?
You ain't got time to be doing all
That's
that
his shit.
I really don't. But
you will be surprised at the process of it.
Like, I mean, I do color sometimes. Like I have coloring books. I have the little paint kits. I do that sometimes.
Okay. If you do that, I think you might. You never know, because when he started doing, he's Lego. I mean, he got, mind you, it ain't like kiddie shit. He got fucking Mercedes Benz's, fucking flowers, fucking like crazy
that's
shit.
the thing now. Like people actually have like Lego
because you said you like the process. Legos is a process.
I came over his house one day. He was halfway through a set and had this one piece and was like, "Where the fuck?" He went through all the steps and missed one piece and had to pretty much break it all the way back down. You know what I'm saying? And go step by one, boom, 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 and build it all through. So that's like his process. It's a vibe. It looked like a vibe.
Similar like yours. Like in the morning, I get up and sit on the side of the bed and both sides out before the day start. Get myself.
I think that just come with age, dog. As I got older, I can't just jump up out the bed no more. I broke a fucking toe one time just jumping out the bed all fast.
Once my day is over, like when I come home, I'll sit down and put on a sitcom too.
Mm-hmm.
Or I might just let the news watch me while I'm on my phone.
I can't do the news.
I don't watch the news.
I hate the fucking news. I used to watch the news every morning, but it's just I can't do all that negativity first thing.
I watch the news. I told y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's your way to stay informed. But my thing, it just be so I can't. Not first thing in the morning. Too much negativity.
Oh no, I gotta see what the weather.
I haven't watched the news in probably over like.
Well, I mean, we walk around with the news on our phone. You know what I'm saying? As soon as something happens, it pop right up on the gram, Facebook, social media.
Ain't gonna give me none of that.
I'm 29, so
okay.
Yeah. So or either that, or I'll just watch a sitcom or watch Peacock and relax. Lock my door for a whole hour, and relax. So I got it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta do it in the morning, bro. I'd be pissed off if I wake up on them days when you gotta jump when you late and just gotta jump up and go. I hate that shit. I need something.
I wanted to talk movie talk with you and Tya.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
I have two.
I know your favorite movie, but
what's my favorite movie?
You're not gonna get it.
He might. I've said it plenty of times.
Oh, all right, you might get it.
Django.
Fuck no. Come on, dog.
Django. What's your favorite movie, bro?
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Harlem Nights.
You see one of these?
I mean, no, Django. Don't get fucked up. Django, my shit. Me and his dad be watching.
That's why.
Yeah. Me and his dad be watching Django going crazy. I was like, that's my shit. But no, dog. Harlem Nights.
What's your favorite part of Harlem Nights?
Damn, you can't. My favorite part. No,
This
scene where they're hiding out and fucking Della Reese was about to go make the sandwiches and the breakfast and all that, and her and Red Fox start going back and forth. Say, God damn it, Benny, you said it. Why you look out my mouth all set for some hash, and it ain't nothing. No, ain't no hash. Look, I got my mouth set all set for some orange juice. Ain't nothing but a swallow in the container. Well, swallow it and shut the fuck up. Like, dog, she's really a sweet old woman.
Yeah.
Will you leave me the fuck alone, you old bitch? Like, yo, I love them two. Dog, to me that was like that was just a perfect fucking movie, and I'm glad they never fucking tried to recreate. You're not gonna get that again.
So my favorite part in that is this is Richie. I ain't never coming home no more.
Hey, listen. Hey, darling. It's Daddy. Put your mama on the phone.
Yes.
Hey, Donna, listen. It's Richie. I ain't never coming home no more. Take it easy. Straight like that.
Straight like that.
Straight like that. Just because your name's Heroin doesn't mean you gotta sell it.
He got killed, so he really didn't come
on, man. Lady fucking heroin.
Did they kill him?
No, he ain't died.
No,
he got booked.
No, remember he was in the house with them when it blew up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he was with them.
Yep, he was. He definitely was.
Calhoun. He was with Calhoun.
Yo, great fucking movie.
Yeah, I love it.
So Purple Rain is one of your favorite movies, and tell us why.
Purple Rain was one of my favorite movies because I used to watch it with my dad when I was younger all the time.
We knew that.
I was a Prince fan.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite movie is The Last Dragon. It's my favorite movie.
Oh, you didn't put that in your book.
I didn't, but that's my favorite.
Catch that.
Do you think so? This is my opinion on The Last Dragon.
Classics, you heard me?
I am Bruce Leroy, okay?
Why did they never give us the Shogun backstory? The Sho'nuff backstory.
Yeah,
how the fuck did he become, you know what I'm saying, Sho'nuff? We don't know nothing about him other than who's the master. How did he get the glow? Who taught him?
You cooking that? No.
Dog, they should have gave us a Sho'nuff story. You know what I'm saying? Kiss my Converse, nigga. Come on, dog. Come on, man.
I love that movie.
That motherfucker still look the same.
He do?
Dog.
Well, he died.
Who?
Mine might be crippling.
No, not Sho'nuff. I'm talking about Leroy.
What's his name? Taj Malik, something like that.
Yeah, him and Wallow was on the gram together. That motherfucker still look the same. Wallow was crying when he met him.
They putting it back in the theaters for a week for the 40th anniversary.
Hey, listen, I'm down to go.
I'm down to smoke
go see that. That'd be a vibe.
You are the last
dragon. You possess the power of the glow.
I'm Bruce Leroy. Then nobody understood him. They talked about the way he dressed, and all that
Everybody
stuff.
had one of them back in the day.
He caught a bullet with his teeth. He caught a bullet with his teeth. Who taught him to do that? You know what I mean?
The little,
he said, catch his bullets with his teeth. Please.
Get in the movie.
Come on, dog.
They didn't believe it.
That was a good movie.
I have 2 5 heartbeat questions.
Oh, shucks.
The first one is, who is your favorite heartbeat?
Dang.
And you can only pick one. Duck.
It's another person I identify with.
Okay.
Duck could be a better writer once he suffers some more.
And that was the question that I was going to ask you that in a minute,
and I do everything in 5-part harmony.
Okay.
We do everything in
3-part harmony. You know what I'm saying?
Well, depending on how many people it is, that's how many.
Who was your favorite heartbeat?
Eddie fucking King.
Of course, we already know what's going to happen. It's because as soon as we get money.
It's King, though.
It's Eddie Kane.
Can't
nobody saying like Eddie Kane Jr.?
But it's just, He had baby doll. He had
and addiction problems. Soon as the money came, it was up.
It don't matter. His end story was he got right and he gave his life to God.
Hello, there you go. After a long battle. Dang. Hey, listen. Do not walk up to me and come on. I wish raindrops would. Hey, Bob, I'm gonna just look right at you like.
You see this nigga? I'm sorry. I had to give him one.
And then he had the nerve to tell Flash how does it feel to be me.
Hey, listen. Hey, he was right. Bob, who was your favorite heartbeat?
I had two. Eddie Kane and the light skin boy.
Dresser?
Yeah.
Dresser was my favorite heartbeat.
He was.
Because he was the only one that ain't had no bullshit going on. He was the only one that had no bullshit going on. He kept it clean the whole year.
The whole time.
That's true.
He was the only one.
Only one.
About to smack Eddie up. He was the one that kept niggas in check. Smack Eddie up, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I feel like I would be Dresser in the group. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have that rock in the group.
He turned his back on Eddie.
Because Eddie was. Because look, come on, Eddie. Tell him about your deal. You know what I'm saying? Eddie was on bullshit. He knew what happened. And I didn't know. He was whooping Eddie ass in that goddamn alleyway. That's gonna be me at the fucking. Come on, Twine. Go Face. What are you doing? No, come on, Face. Tell him about your solo deal.
Apple wanted more.
Hey, man, Quiet Boy, he was out there finding himself. Eddie was a fiend. Duck, listen, Duck was, JT was, in my part, JT was the worst one of them all. Just because, come on, dog, why are you doing your brother like that, dog?
JT was a motherfucker, wasn't he?
JT was fun. We knew JT was shit just from the Shy Brother, from the rap. From the rap. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it being with you. If my brother would have did that to me, I'd have let him get his ass whooped every night. I got to fight to prove my love. I'd have let him get his couple drinks off, then I'd have jumped in and helped.
That was a diabolical.
And then on top of that, beyond that, I thought you got a whole lady over here, you doing your thing. Why is you trying to spin on my new work? I mean, what is you? Man, they
love that girl.
Hey, man, listen.
Oh,
he loved her, boy. That broke his heart. You know what I mean?
He should have wanted her anyway, though.
She was still around at the end?
No. You know what I'm saying? JT, same chick was still down, though. She still, you know what I'm saying? That's what a good woman to do to you, though. Right. You know what I'm saying? She held him down, made him get himself right, you know what I mean? Had kids, you know what I mean? Look where Duck found him at. He out there playing with his kids under a tree, looking like an upstanding father. You know what I mean? A good woman to do that to you. He had the same woman. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
All of them mainly had the same woman, though.
Yeah, because, hey, listen, Baby Doll was a strong one, too.
God bless her soul.
Baby Doll held him down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Quiet Boy didn't have the same woman.
Yeah, Quiet Boy was slipping and dipping. You know what I mean? He was like, yeah, they call me Rock. Don't nobody call you Rock. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? He went out on the, hey, listen, he went out on the road, got him a little piece of something, and it was, they call me Rock. You know what I mean?
Some toxic box.
Yep.
Turned into.
You saw what and
he ain't write all the material either. He talking about somebody write all the material. No,
you saw how he snaked it, and when Eddie ain't show up, what he do? He walked right. He's like, I mean, I can sing the part. Come on, dog. Come on, dog.
Music, girl.
You know, do all the steps. You know,
do all the steps.
You know what I mean?
This is everything is me.
I mean, that's rock. Yeah. You know what I mean?
She was like, yeah, right. He turned right up.
Pointed at the, it was up from there. He ain't even point. He went like this. You know what I mean? She turned around and said, oh my God. He grabbed it. Said, no. Mm-hmm. All right, my other 5 heartbeat question. In your opinion, what the fuck happened to Bobby? And what the fuck, and do the 5 heartbeats owe Bobby some money? The very beginning of the movie, opening, Bobby and Eddie is at the card game.
Mm-hmm.
They do their bullshit, they running. Bobby got shot twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know if Bobby lived, Bobby died, nothing. Eddie came sliding into the motherfucking show. The first thing that Duck said to him is, "Where's Bobby?"
Right.
Because Duck wasn't supposed to be singing. He wrote it in 5-part harmony.
Right.
Duck was just he was the producer.
Shit, damn, bro, you nice.
So Bobby
Come on, I know that movie inside, outside, back, front, forth, all the words. What happened to Bobby and we never saw Bobby again. They never mentioned Bobby.
Bobby had to die.
Bobby,
Because if Bobby would have survived, he would have been healed out in the streets, seen them making millions.
I'm suing.
Stepped up. He never stepped
I'd have sued.
They never even mentioned him again.
They never mentioned Bobby again.
They never said nothing about Bobby at all.
Oh, Bobby ain't come get no check, no nothing.
No nothing.
He did.
Bobby could have at least popped up at the end when they was at the barbecue and shit, like, hey, y'all, what's up? You know what I mean? The original Heartbeats. We back out here. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Dreamgirls, when Jennifer Hudson came back for the last one?
Yeah.
You could at least have, you know what I mean? Originally, it was 6 Heartbeats. You know what I'm saying?
The worst person on the 5 Heartbeats is Flash, though.
Yeah.
You gonna join the 5 Horsemen at the end?
Hey, listen, hey, like you just say, hey, Apple and them came with a better deal. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. How do you at the award show we getting a plaque, you know what I'm saying? It's a good day and it's a sad day also. You know what I'm saying? This will be my last time with the Heartbeats. But then it's the fucked up part. Flash and the Ebony Sparks is coming out. What do you say? Flash and the 5 Horsemen or the 4 Horsemen? It's lonely at the top. It'll be in stores in 2 weeks. What?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Come on, man. Yeah, Flash wasn't shit. He was trying to get Eddie's spot the whole time and then did them dirty. Man.
You gonna join the 5 Horsemen?
The 5. Hey, listen, cause I'm the man now. I ain't got to share the spotlight with nobody.
Yeah, but it looked crazy.
It definitely looked crazy because they all had blonde fucking Jerry curls and wigs and shit. You know what I mean? The 5 Horsemen. Let's go, boy. All right. You know that.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Another quote from that movie was when Duck said he would be a better writer when he suffered more. My question again, you mentioned that in your book. My question to you is, have you suffered more and did it make you a better author and a better writer and why?
Yeah, I definitely suffered more or I wouldn't have been able to write it because I wouldn't have had so many things to heal from. So I definitely had to suffer first, come up out of it, and, use my life as a testimony for everybody else.
Do you think that pain is a good tool to harness when it comes to creating certain things, like books and stuff like that? You look like you want to say something or add something.
Boy, listen, let me tell you something.
Yeah and no.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you gotta have balance because I feel like that's people's issue with Tyler Perry is that he always is channeling his trauma into his work, and people like you don't have nothing, any good stories to tell. Everything is always trauma related, so I feel like you do have to have a balance because nobody always wants to read about the bad stuff that happened to you. People want something to strive for.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like people want something to strive for. Like if you read this and you hear all the things that I used to think about myself and how I think about myself now, it lets people know like that's how it was. That's not how it's always going to be. Mm-hmm. So I feel like you need to have a balance. It doesn't need to be all trauma, all pain. You know what I mean? Because I could write something like I said. Our next book is about soft life. That ain't about pain at all. It's about the opposite. So. Yeah.
So I got a question off the top. What's the process of writing a book? Like, how does that go?
So first is the outline, right? You just you decide what it's going to be about.
Journalism, right there, boy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You decide what the book is going to be about. You decide what audience you're catering to, and then you just like I said, an outline. Like back in the day, like number 1 is this chapter, number 2, then you put the little sub chapters under there. Mm-hmm. Like in the book, it's a part. It's like this part is the cooling off. So all these things go under cooling off. So I just write it out like that, and then just fill in. That's the easiest way to write a book is to do an outline first. I would tell anybody that because some people just start writing and then it's not organized. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So you always start with an outline.
Do you think that pain sells more than happiness?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for example, people always say, "Oh, I like Mary J. Blige when she ain't had no man and she was going through it." Mm-hmm. Happy Mary when she got married.
When she was doing fine, they wasn't fucking with her.
Right? They like, "Nah, we don't want to hear about you being fine. We want to hear about."
That album when she was in the blue with the pigtails. I forget what album it is. Boy, that.
Oh, Share My World. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. But My Life is my favorite, but Share My World is second.
Pain R&B is the best to me.
Listen, that's why I don't like it that much. Right?
Pain R&B is the best to me. I mean, love R&B is great. I mean, you'll see, me and him did it. We did a comparison of the two Shy songs, the two versions of And If I acapella version and that. Like, that's a love song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you put some of that Pain music up against that. I mean, some hurt shit. It just be like, damn. Like,
the love R&B is Pain too. If you ain't got nobody.
That's hard.
If you sitting there like, damn, I ain't got nobody, and then somebody singing about.
As soon as he get home.
Yeah, you like, no, as soon as I get home, it's just me here, so it ain't good.
Your clothes, I'll pay your
They call that simping now.
I'll cook your dinner too. As soon as I get home from work. They been throwing that shit there.
What? It was fine back then until we woke up.
Oh wait, what?
What you mean woke up? Look, this is why you can't agree with him off the rip. You gotta let him get his thought out. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't got nobody love him. He ain't had nobody love on him, bro. Let him.
That's the problem. You did, and then now they ain't shit. You're not gonna do that no more. You can't talk because you are in the game early.
If you don't, of course you've probably heard of him, but he straight out of high school, straight to marry, straight to the pro.
Never get burnt.
Anyway, move on, bro.
Move on.
Hey, listen.
So
talk that shit now, nigga.
I ain't mad at you. That's your truth. That's your truth. That's in your coffee beans. Go ahead.
Exactly. And you see how hard that was.
What we gonna do? Ask Unc right now. Give me the ingredients in your coffee beans.
You got various flavors, right?
Well,
hazelnut. I ain't know hazelnut. You know what I mean? All that shit. Hold on. Yeah, fuck all that.
I meant
What's in my coffee beans?
The tea bag represents your life experiences, things that go on. What's in your coffee filter? When you pour the beans in that coffee filter, what's going in there? Trauma, PTSD,
all that.
Yeah.
You already know what's in there. Go ahead and tell them.
Anxiety, heartbreak.
Heartbreak is definitely in there.
Hey, listen.
Death. All that shit been in there, cuz. All my shit is in there.
Yeah, but
anything you need to experience in life.
But here's the thing.
Jail.
Okay, but now watch how I cook. Watch how I cook him right now. But here's the thing about coffee, brother. Once you put the coffee beans inside the filter, when it filters out, the water filters through there, you're supposed to leave all that behind, brother.
Ooh,
so once that pot of coffee down there, that's supposed to be the best version of yourself.
Didn't I just tell you that?
You know what I'm saying?
When I got home,
and I feel like your filter might have had a hole in it.
When you was talking that shit, when you saying when I'm home sitting there, that's when you turn into liquid, cause you free now. You pure. Until you walk in that door, you gotta mold yourself back in the coffee because you don't know what's going on the other side of that door. So you get melted twice, my nigga. Am I lying? Am I lying?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna let you.
You can't sit in that car, turn into a coffee bean like me, and go lay down and not be bothered. My day is over. Yours is not.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get home, you melt. You melt from all that shit outside. Like you said, you was sweating and all that shit. You was already in the steamer.
Mm-hmm.
Now you sitting in your car trying to form yourself back together because now you're clear. You know what I mean? You're about to absorb some shit when you're going out.
I feel like you had a lot of stuff in your bubble today.
I had vodka.
And you just popped the bubble and everything.
You ain't see me going like this? Listen, when this shit filled up my bubble and I can't use it, I was like this. You'll see on the show. I was like this. Knock that bubble out. I can't use that one. Let's go.
Oh my
goodness. Yeah, they got me wired up.
We are almost at an hour. What is next for Just Tya?
What is next for Just Tya? Like I said, my next book, hopefully, before the end of this year, I'm going to claim that. It's almost done. I just keep changing stuff around, but...
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, my Author Tees line will be back Tuesday. Of course, podcast Link Philly, still up and running. Still making sure everybody going on shows. Planning our next show. Not sure exactly what that's going to look like yet, but planning our next show. Continuing with Mr. Know-It-All. Great job on episode 204, by the way.
Thank you.
3.4K views on YouTube.
Thank you.
That was 3.8, I think.
Oh, the last time I looked at it was 3.4.
Yeah, no,
okay.
that was another experience that helped us. Like, all right, we going It felt like we sat down and it was a real studio vibe. He put us on with a lot of game, and
that's why he was to know it all.
Yeah, and we gonna go from there. Like once the cameras was off, he showed us the whole setup rundown, and it was definitely.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All, I wanted to show you something, nigga.
Watch this. Now ain't gonna look there though.
Holla at me, bro. Holla at me, bro.
So,
hey, bro, holla at me, bro.
Not the rainbow color.
not the rainbow.
Yeah, man.
So that was one of them episodes where I'm like, y'all carried out the vision perfectly. I mean, I couldn't imagine that going any better. So
thank you.
Great job.
Thank you. That was Face. Face did that.
Like to thank
He
you.
prepped us all. He told us what our roles was. He told me shut the fuck up a little bit.
He was
cooking. He was cooking.
The star.
Yo, he was cooking. I told him.
Star.
That was him. That was a breakout role day for him, boy. He was
was.
cooking. You know what I'm saying? And like I told that's why we getting better. When we find our pocket, if somebody cooking, we got gotta let him cook.
That was that pain.
Yeah.
I used to be a little iffy to share certain stuff, but once I see more people relate to
the stories
pain,
that we be kicking and all that,
everybody go through. I'm like, all right, well, shit, I got a lot of that. If that's what it is, I'll tell you what it is, how I get what I did and all that. But I ain't really know that was a thing. But now I do.
Hey man, it's like we just said though, pain sells a lot more than happiness. You know what I'm saying? But it also makes you it makes you relatable. You know what I'm saying?
Transparency is freedom, though. Not just for you, but for the people you share it with.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things I say, and people be like, I thought I was the only one going through that.
You know how many times we
felt that way.
You know how many times people like, yo, dog, I listen to the joint. I was going through the same shit. Sometimes people when you hear that, it ain't just them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers think that they just be going through the worst shit in the world till they hear somebody else's story and be like, damn, it ain't just me. Damn, they went through that too. You know what I'm saying? We got family members that call us like, damn, y'all was talking about the situation on there and that time I'm going through that. I mean, we be having people that we be trying to tell them just to come around because you need, like, we see what's going on with you and we know for us, the podcast, this isn't just a podcast. You know what I'm saying? This is therapy for us. Like, we come and we just kick our shit. Yeah. It's somewhere for we can go at the end of the week, talk our shit, have a good time, laugh, joke, and just let it all the fuck hang out there. And we try to tell people to come over and just come and kick it with us. We do. Even when we have, because we got a lot of hood nigga friends, street niggas that don't want to be on camera. We tell them to sit to the side, and you can speak on camera, but you don't have to be on camera. We call you anonymous. Like anonymous 1s, 2s, and 3s. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you just stick to the side. You know what I'm saying? Unless the feds got your voice on record, you be all right.
In that case, stay away from us.
Yeah, please.
But it's crazy because I don't know if y'all saw what Tyler the Creator said, right? Did y'all see what he said?
No.
About how they need to ban podcasts and everybody don't need to have a mic and there's a lot of people with a mic without an opinion, right? And I'm like, how somebody named Tyler the Creator want to ban people from creating?
Right.
And what I'm not a fan of his music. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna say, oh, you shouldn't be able to make music anymore.
Right. I don't know.
So at the end of the day, when people hear stuff like podcasts is therapy, it really is for a lot of people. Even if it's just something else to focus on, putting the show together, or being behind the mic and just, oh, what happened with you this week? You know what I mean? That might be the only time you get to say it to somebody. So I feel like we need more of them, though. Yeah. And no one person content is the same. Yeah, it's a lot of podcasts. None of them are the same, though. Everybody brings the content in a different way. And
mind you, when we first started our podcast, we was modeling off of Joe Budden and fucking Drink Champs and you know what I'm saying? And then you like it, and then I get when people say, oh, you sound like this, and third. As you starting to do it, you find out what your pocket is and find out what your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? When we first started this, it wasn't to try to make a business, and that we just was like, yo, like we be having some funny conversations. We need to just record some of this shit, and you know what I mean? And then people heard it and was like, damn, nah, y'all got something.
And everybody follows somebody. Even Joe Button follows somebody. Y'all see that clip how he stole my line? But anyway, we're not gonna talk about that. But
hey, listen, he says it all the time.
That's
He'd be like, yo, the people, no, look, he'd be like, the people out there with the little 20, 30 views, he's like, I see all that shit. He said, I be checking yourself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? He said, you know.
Listen, that shit was blatant, y'all. That's why I had to post the proof, because people don't believe me when I say that. Okay.
Yeah.
So at least he owns it.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they motherfucker, people see it. People and some people see it, and some people will repost you and show you a little bit of love. You know what I'm saying? Some people see it, just take your shit, won't even give you any credit.
Well, I don't know if y'all seen this too. Joey Badass was on Gilly and them podcasts, and he was talking about just like the old heads putting the young bulls on. I think he was talking about music, but I think it translated in a way where it came off like, I'm not really putting nobody on. If you want my spot, you gonna have to come and work hard for it type shit. And a lot of people was like, I think looked at it at a different way because they didn't really understand what he was saying.
As usual.
Yeah, I grabbed everything that he was saying and was like, pretty much, that's how I feed. At this point, that's not just a podcast. That's how I feed my family.
Well,
so I'm not just like here to like say, oh yeah, you got this, you doing this, you doing that. I'm gonna put you on.
But you also gotta remember, people
if you want my spot, you want where I'm at, you gonna have to work harder than me and come get it.
I think, but even still, when it comes to like business, when it comes to like entertainment, I think when it comes to Gilly, I think he got PTSD from that shit because he says all the time that he was fucking blackballed and all that shit. So I could understand somebody that was blackballed by an industry. I'm not sharing none of this shit with you niggas. I'm here now. So if you want it, you got to come take it. You know what I'm saying? But then you got somebody like Wallow who gave us a fucking shout out for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? That will.
And through PodCon.
It's a blunt.
He threw PodCon for free.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
to give people the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And that's why I fuck with. I mean, listen, I fuck with Wallow heavy just because we've all watched his journey. And my thing is, if somebody can do it, like somebody can literally come home. A lot of people try to put, it's cousin Gilly and this and that third. Look, though, when Wallow came home, I remember I used to deliver in Fishtown. I used to see that nigga down there with the tripod. And this was before it was like we knew who Wallow was.
Right.
And it was just like, yo, who the fuck is like? I'm watching like a couple days a week. He down there running around doing this shit. And then now I see you on Instagram. That's the boy that I be seeing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got just go from there to selling t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Doing speaking engagements. Now the motherfucker got Mercedes fucking advertisements. That's a testament that if you just keep putting the work in, you know what I'm saying? You can go. YouTube ambassador. Yeah. A nigga that just did a dub. Yeah. No formal training, no nothing. Just the reason, and like he say, the information is there. You just gotta go there and go grab it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? A lot of motherfuckers think. My thing is, I don't want the handout. If you give me a shout out or something like that, I appreciate you.
But that's putting somebody on in 2025.
Hey, look.
Because think about it, like with Casanat, somebody go on his platform, they blow up right with him.
Blow up.
That's literally all you have to do is have somebody on your show.
Yep. Literally.
Even
no
when we
bullshit.
going.
My homie, he's a not a comedian, but like an Instagram comedian, skit guy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mr. Versace. He fucking literally, all it took, Snoop Dogg reposted one of his videos. And it went from him getting a couple hundred views to now he's getting thousands. And he got like 100 and something thousand just because the right motherfucker saw it, reposted it, and then it took the fuck off. Now you in Noriega videos and shit like that.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Nobody needs him to put them on. No offense to him, but nobody needs him to put them on.
You know what I mean?
You can put yourself on.
Yep.
I'm always a firm believer in that. And I ain't got no problem putting nobody on because you don't do what I do. That's the thing. People are afraid of somebody taking their spot. You can't take my spot.
You know, I thank you for that too.
What?
For the phone call when you called Danny.
When?
To be on a live show.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
You didn't have to. I didn't. You didn't have to when you did. Look what it said. That's just backing up what you just said.
Right.
You know
Philly support Phillies. I live by it.
I'm going to ask you a question, but he's scared. He want to know why he ain't get the phone call yet.
Oh, yeah, she ain't have my number.
Danny
was the one that's in
I got you. We going to ask at the next one.
Yeah.
People in the audience going to ask you questions.
All right, that'll work. As long as they, as long as I can cuss.
Did you hear me not cussing that you were there? You've been to all three of them.
You've been, and I appreciate you coming to all 3 shows.
Oh yeah.
And you coming to
I'm the
all
one
3
that.
shows.
I'm the one that come outside. I'm outside all the time.
Yeah, no, you are boots on the street. You know what I mean?
After this, we're going to a pool party.
All right. A pool party.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get in the motherfucking pool.
Where's the pool party?
With no shirt on.
Hey, no, listen.
I'm being big X today.
I will give this man. I don't know how he do it, but in the water he swims like a shark.
I can't swim.
That motherfucker swim like a shark. I don't know how he do it, but that motherfucker can swim his ass off. He quick under the water, bro. Yeah. That motherfucker, and he right there. He's dangerous.
And I float. Wow. I'm like that.
Tya, we appreciate you coming through. It was a vibe. You know, is there anything else you want the people to know about you? Anything else you want to promote? Anything that you want to get out there that they might not know that's going on right now?
No, I think we covered everything.
Tell them where they can pick them 2 books up at too.
Oh, Fresh Cup of Tea, No Sugar, Self Kids Bang. Before anything else, are both on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And Kindle.
Well, only a Fresh Cup of Tea, No Sugar.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I was looking for it.
Because this you got actually writing.
And writing, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm buying that for my wife. I'm gonna see if she feels.
Well, no, you need to buy it for you. Mm-hmm. Remember, it's for men and women. Mm-hmm. Everybody always say that.
See, I tell you all the time, I'm not progressive yet.
Great Christmas gifts.
No.
Great
so
Christmas
you know, that's what I want to say. Right?
Can you read together?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all.
Me and her tried it. The problem was, it's like when you're watching TV shows and somebody don't keep up. Like you keep that. If I'm on chapter 5. You know what I'm saying? You still on chapter 2.
Oh, you talking about both reading the same book?
Yeah. We tried it. You know what I'm saying? Then she get mad because now I just jump on the audio book and now I'm really done quick.
Stop cheating.
I told him.
I be at work, be on that motherfucker forklift in that truck. I'm 13 chapters in now. You're done.
So you did what everybody does, right? Mm-hmm. Whenever I show this, they immediately say, I'm buying for my wife, I'm buying for my daughter, I'm buying for my sister. There's a man and a woman hands on it.
Yes, it is.
Because it's for men and women.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the term bag applies to men and women, so does self-care. Yeah. I actually made it with men in mind at first because men kept saying that all the time. Oh, self-care is for women. Self-care is for women.
That could have been a good Father's Day present. Remember we asked each other what was a good father, but nobody never said a book.
Well, you don't read.
I'm just saying, Face reads. You would enjoy a good book if your wife gave you a book for Father's Day, right?
I would love a book from my wife.
Yeah, now it's out
because now it shows me what she would. You know, I want to know what she would think I would read.
Men do read good books.
So now, so here's the thing. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to buy 3 copies of this book.
Oh Lord.
For the 3 of us.
Why you didn't say 2?
Because 1, 2 is 3 of us. You're going to participate too.
It ain't nothing to read.
You know what I'm saying? It's a workbook. It's a workbook. Look, he nervous already. God damn it! I just told you.
I gotta do more.
It's just
and if you want, you can read it and then put the questions in your phone. Okay. If you don't want to put it in there. All right.
So it's a workbook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a workbook.
And we'll go over it.
And we're going to get the book. We're going to complete the book, and then we're going to go over. We're going to compare online. That's content. Everything is content. We're going to compare.
And we're going to make a book.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so it starts out with a questionnaire.
Yeah, we can make a book.
I don't know if I want to make a book with you on.
I think you should do that book.
I think
I think.
But see, this is the good thing about him. So he is very fucking creative.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
But the problem is he's antisocial.
I know that too.
He's an introvert. You know what I'm saying? He's working on it, but he don't.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
I'm rebranding myself.
And that's dope.
I want to touch all the introverts to let them know they can be extroverts to do.
No, we need introverts.
Oh, for real?
Everybody don't need to be an extrovert.
Here's the thing. I don't.
You could be an ambivert.
That's a new one. What's that? One that do both? What is that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That might be me then, because I'm outside when I need to be. Other than that, I'm home.
Yeah,
I don't fuck around.
You ain't none of it. You're not an introvert or extrovert?
I don't know. Nah, I ain't fucking none of that shit.
He thinking pronouns. Yeah, I ain't none of that shit.
Nah. You trying to trick me.
I'm a man.
Man, sister.
I ain't none of them verts. I'm a man.
I don't do them labels.
Now let's go swimming.
Oh, it was something I wanted to mention. So the ladies are going to do a podcast soon.
Okay.
Me, Dana, Star,
okay,
and Sonny.
Okay. Title yet or no?
Queen shit.
That's all.
Why gotta be queen shit? Every time when 2-3 girls get together, they always gotta be queens or ladies. Why you can't?
Because that's what
the fuck they supposed to call themselves?
Everybody does that though, right?
There's nobody with that.
There's
title.
no queen shit. I've never heard queen shit out there.
My bad. Sorry. It's a good name.
You know, it all started from the little Kim panel.
Okay, I got you.
So, but it's really going to be queen shit. Like everything we do is, how queens would talk, how queens should move, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Is Kelly going to be on there?
So we're going to rotate females. Okay. We're going to rotate queens every week.
Okay. Yeah, because y'all, And I'm going to just keep it a bean with you. Y'all cheated at the podcast link Philly joint. Because here's the thing. You can't how y'all just going to drop that story at the end, you know what I'm saying, and like blow everybody else shit out the water. You know what I'm saying?
What you talking about?
Because, first of all, I was on panel 3. She was panel 2. And then they jumped in they swapped it, and then you at the end, you come with that story. They fucking won. It ain't nothing ain't nothing like we fucking said can beat that fucking story.
You didn't at first you didn't say you was the champion. That whoever wins gonna battle you.
No, that was the what's the name joint? Yeah, that was the wrap it up.
Oh yeah, I did that.
When Danny won, Danny officially won. He officially won.
Well, because
you wasn't supposed to get in. Nobody knew they was throwing a monkey wrench.
Nobody knew except me.
You can't do that. You can't do that. Everybody was cheering and yeah.
It's a live show.
Oh, fuck.
It's a live show. Because what happened was they said I took myself out of the wrap it up because I couldn't only speak for 2 minutes. So I said, okay, we're going to see.
Okay.
And then that's when I was like, all right, now you got to go get to me. And somebody else is going to give me the question.
Anyway, you got it. So, you got it. And I had my ringer in there and it didn't work.
You said the last panel with me and Kelly?
Yeah.
Grown woman?
Yeah. That was a hell of a conversation.
Everybody was looking like
everybody stopped and looked and was like, once y'all started talking, everybody was like, oh shit. Okay. It's about to get good. Okay. God damn.
Yeah, we held it. I mean, only Keith knew about it because, like I said, we found out when we was getting ready to do his show.
Right.
When I first started working with them.
So,
and he was like, y'all do not get to be this mature about this. And we were like, we grown as women. What you talking about?
That's dope. And y'all didn't know each other prior to y'all. Yeah, that's crazy. Look at the small fucking world.
We did not know each other prior to.
Hey, listen, that's all content.
It was crazy.
That's a side podcast. Them type of conversations and shit like that. That's a whole little. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
All right. Drop all your social media handles. Let them know where they can find you. And we gonna wrap it up. It's a great fucking episode.
Find me on Just Tya Brand LLC, JUSTTYA BRAND LLC, Author T's AUTHORTES, and Podcast Link Philly, PODCASTLINKPHILLY.
Right. And we gotta wait. I'm waiting on hype to get back so we can do. We gotta wrap up this Godfather of Harlem thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we gotta.
You saw all that?
Yeah. I've been waiting on hype. I've been waiting on hype. I'm trying to tell you. I started to DM you and Kelly. I'm like, yo, y'all look, he bullshitting. Y'all want, you know what I mean? We should get this thing out of here.
Hype living up to his name. Y'all here hustling.
He out there, international hype, moving and grooving. But yeah, no, that was I can't wait the next season. They did their thing on that one. I like what happened.
Oh man, every episode was good.
Yeah, very good. I can't wait. I want to see what Elisa's next her next fucking character development is gonna be. She's been fucking a crackhead or Muslim. Now she a Black Panther hanging out with fucking Afeni Shakur. You know what I mean? Confused. She don't know what she want to be. She don't know if she want the nigga in jail. She don't know if she want the nigga from Power. That's the Black Panther on here now. I remember he was in Tariq's Power. What's my the fuck is his name? The nigga from that's in the Black Panthers with her. Anyway, the nigga that's helping her.
That's who that is.
Remember he was in Power with Tariq and them. That was Homegirl's right hand man.
That's who that was. You know what I've been trying to think about?
Trying to figure out where you know him from? Yeah.
And I just figured out the other boy was Ghostface on the Wu-Tang.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's homeboy from Power. As soon as I saw him, I heard the voice. I said, oh yeah, no, that's that nigga.
I could not think of it for nothing.
From Power. That's that nigga. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Man.
That's good.
All right, that's it for. Hey, listen, I appreciate you coming, Tya. This was a great fucking episode. We did our thing. Bridging the Gap podcast, episode 165. Just Tya. We out of here.